Hey everybody, welcome to Frame This Podcast. I'm Philippe.
My name's Nate.
And today we have with us drummer of Hollow Point, Devin Attard.
Hollow Front.
It's Hollow Front.
Fuck. Okay, I did the same thing. Is there a band called Hollow Point?
Hollow Point.
Hollow Point?
With an A.
I think so.
Oh, fuck. Well, I did the same thing last night. No. This is even worse. This is even worse.
Oh,
I was trying.
It's okay. It's really fine.
No, I was trying to flirt with a girl at the bar. No, actually, a waitress, not a waitress, a barmaid,
Okay.
bartender. And I went up and I literally said, "Can I have a tough nut, please?" And they're like, "What?" And I'm like, "Oh no, the beer's called Tree Nut." And I was like, my friends had to coach me through it, what to say before I went up there. So I'm 0 for 2, man. I'm 0 for 2 right now. So this is good.
Oh,
This is good.
Man, that's awesome.
This is good.
Fantastic.
So at the time of this recording, it's a Sunday morning. We're here with Devin from
It's 10:20. It's 10:26 in the morning.
Hollow Front.
Hollow
Phil.
Front, not Hollow.
He's
Hollow
the drummer.
Front.
He's both he's the recording drummer, the band member drummer, and he also does drum lessons on the side. So like, can you give us a brief introduction of yourself and like what your life looks like right now as a musician?
As a drummer of Hollow Front.
Yeah, man, I can definitely do that. And first off, I want to start by saying thank you so much for having me on your podcast. I really appreciate it, boys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Glad we could finally make this happen.
Yeah. Yes, me too. I'm stoked. So just like a quick brief background on me, I guess. My name is Devin Attard. I'm 20 years old. I will be 21 on Valentine's Day. I've been playing drums my whole life.
Fuck, you look good.
Basically, like
21-year-old. Fuck, you look good.
Thank you. But yeah, man, I've been playing drums my whole life, basically since I was like I got my first drum set right before my second birthday. The Christmas before my second birthday, I got my first drum set and started playing. And my dad was a drummer, so he just drilled that shit on me. And yeah, man. So I started.
Which parent's idea was the drums for a present? Was that your dad's idea?
Oh, it was definitely my dad's idea for sure.
Oof.
Oh, without a doubt, that was my dad's idea. And yeah, man, I'd started playing in bands when I was like my own bands when I was 15. And, throughout that time, 15 to now, I've been, scaling my way up. And yeah, so I just do a lot of session work and drum lessons and do more explaining on that. But yeah, so basically what's going on in my life right now is just, staying busy and, staying relevant, I guess.
Yeah.
Trying to at least.
I remember when I first started reaching out to bands as an artist, and every now and then I would get the line, it's like, I'm not actually in the band, I'm just like a recording member, I didn't actually tour with them, I'm not like a founding member or anything. Like, what's the difference for you playing for a studio session that's not your music versus something you've written? Is there to you, is there a difference? Do you feel more passionate about the stuff you've written versus just the notes?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Dude, especially with my band's album Loose Threads that we released probably it was last year, but 5-6 months ago, maybe 7 months ago.
Yeah.
That was the first time that I've ever really been able to be part of a huge part of the writing process and
That's awesome.
Record all my parts. And even though, I track drums in the studio for bands, I've never been in my own band that I was able to write a full album with and really give my opinion on the other things besides just drums. So yeah, dude, I definitely I get really fired up and excited because I just think about, playing those parts live and what that would look like and what it would sound like, and what would our fans think and stuff. So yeah, man. And then but when I'm tracking for a band that hires me, it's like I'm not just gonna take the gig just to make the money. Like I have to be passionate about that song or like what they're doing. I have to dig it. You know what I mean? I have to feel fired up in order for me to do a good job, or I'm just going to go in there and just like, fuck, I kind of don't want to be here. I don't want to do that to anybody.
I got a question for you.
Yeah, of course.
So you said you got to dig it. Do you know what famous jazz composer, musician said, you got to dig it to dig it? You dig it? ? You know who said that?
No, I don't know who said that. Tell me.
Thelonious Monk.
Who?
Thelonious Monk.
Thelonious Monk. Dude, that's my spirit animal.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Thelonious Monk. Embracing my Thelonious Monk.
Oh,
we'll have to superimpose like a.
He's one of my great jazz inspirations, if there ever was a composer.
I love jazz. I can get down with some jazz. You know what I'm saying?
Are you
nice little glass of wine by the fire?
Have you played jazz style before? Are you trained in it at all, or played any combos as a drummer?
I would not say that I'm professionally trained in the genre of jazz, but I do enjoy playing with brushes and playing jazz music. I've never tracked for a jazz band. I've never branded myself as a jazz drummer. Like you would not look at me and be like, "Oh, this dude plays jazz," or my drum setup. You know what I mean? Like if I had the kit, if I had the equipment to just like have a little side, little like coffee shop jazz kit that I could just like groove on. You know what I'm saying? With just like a ride cymbal, a nice crash or dry. You know what I mean? Like a 10-inch, and you got a 14-inch, got like a 20-inch kick. You know what I'm saying? To be grooving. I would love to do that, but
Gretsch.
I got one drum set.
Would Gretsch be your model for your jazz set? Gretsch? Yeah.
No, unfortunately, I would have to say like Ludwig.
Okay. All right.
Ludwig for sure, because their like vintage jazz kits are fucking gorgeous, dude. They're gorgeous.
How much we talking? Money wise for those?
How much would I spend, or how much do they go for?
How much do they go for?
Very important distinction.
Probably like a couple grand, 2,500. I haven't seen it in a while. It's been some months, but last time I just like scoped it out, it was like over $2,000 for a nice like vintage Ludwig jazz kit.
Ooh.
Yeah, dude.
That's spicy. That's spicy.
Payment plans. Payment plans.
Hey, I know where that stimulus check's going.
I already got mine.
Right.
Did you not get yours yet?
I got mine.
Yeah, okay.
I've already spent mine.
Oh, I got mine. I spent mine right here.
Hey, if those of you can't see, Devin has a very nice landscape on his arm now.
Rings of Saturn.
Rings of Saturn. I can't see.
I'm trying.
I can't see right now.
Say not the band Rings of Saturn, but
no,
Saturn.
like actual like star.
Oh, you have
planets.
a galaxy
like,
far, far away.
Yeah, it's
Start
like a black
Train.
and gray type thing, and then it's gonna go down and. Yeah.
No, I was gonna say this is the way.
Oh,
he's Dewey.
This is the way.
This is the way.
It is Dewey.
I have spoken.
Dude, I remember when the episode dropped where like Baby Yoda's like toying with the
ball.
No, the button in his ship.
Mm-hmm.
Like so many bands use that format where like he would like hit the button and like music would play and he would go over and just stop.
Oh my god. Yeah.
You know what clip I'm talking about? Where they're like in the spaceship and he's like flicking the monitor or whatever.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, the music will come on. He's like, no.
So what did since you were so involved with Loose Threads, what was the writing process like for you guys as a band? How long are you a founding member?
I'm not like an original member of Hollow Front. I've been in the band for going on 2 years now.
Okay.
I joined when I was 19, right before my 20th birthday. So Yeah, it's been like, going on 2 years now. And in February it'll be 2 years, and it's been great. It's been awesome. And you asked about the writing process, right?
Yeah, like what does the writing process
Okay.
for a drummer look like? I play bass, so like I understand the concept, but from your perspective, could you describe that like technicality a little bit?
Yeah, for sure. So like, I just got a MacBook to start learning how to program drums for writing. I still suck at it.
Fun.
But when I'm in the studio, especially like trying to do my best and be as comfortable as I can, and get out all of my creative ideas. So basically, dude, like working with Lee. So Lee Albrecht, kind of like how you were saying, there's someone who helps write in the band. There's someone who's like a member of the band but doesn't tour with the band. That's Lee for us. And he produced and mixed Loose Threads, Still Life, Homewrecker, Chameleon when the band dropped Chameleon when they first came out, when Hollow Front was first a thing. Lee is a very like crucial part of that songwriting process. So during the time that Lee was our producer, now he's like a songwriter in the band. We're going to be going to other people for recording music. But, basically me and him would just sit down and, he'll have a riff idea. He'll write that riff out, and then he'll just let me go in the drum room to where basically there's one mic in front of my kit. And this is just for like scratch demos, just for us, like, getting out the ideas and shit like that for pre-production to take to the studio for when we go record this new record. I will have one mic in front of my kit. I'll play my parts, and Lee will literally MIDI out exactly what I did, or at least like very, very close to. And he'll MIDI out exactly what I did to where it literally sounds like what I just tracked. And then it's like the Get Good drums pack. Like, it sounds fucking cool. So, he doesn't have a live tracking room in his studio right now. He's working on it. He will have one. But for the time that we were doing pre-production for new music, that's how we were writing, the verses and, the different stuff that goes into the songs. And especially me being able to really let myself express my drumming how I want to with this new music, and how I did on Loose Threads, that's how I was able to do that. So it was just a very like stress-free, we go about the process. When the time comes, you go in there, do your thing, no pressure. And it turned out, in my opinion, like as good as I could have imagined it to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm really excited to see how we like for the final production for this new music, when we go into the studio soon. I'm really excited to see like how it goes with the new engineers. And Lee will be with us because he's like a fifth member of Hollow Front, so it's just going to be fucking cool. I'm excited.
That's really dope.
Is it still appropriate to use the China symbol at the start of a breakdown, or is that past?
Do you mean like, okay, let me try to get what you're saying here. So like the count off?
Yes.
Like type of thing?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Or just that breakdown with the China? Okay, I
The
try
start.
like.
Do you have a
stray
China?
away from the typical? Of course, I have a China. I just used two Chinas in my most recent video shoot that I did for my drum videos for Instagram. I used two Chinas. Instead of me just having one on my right, I put another one on my left, so I could like, you know what I'm saying?
That's a bold political statement you just made about China.
Ah, fucking bastard. Dude.
JK.
Gotta speak the truth, dude. Gotta speak the truth.
Wait, there's two Chinas now? Fuck.
There's China that they want you to see, and there's China that they don't want you to see.
China's little brother.
But no, there is for a period of time in music in the late 2000s and into the 2010s, where like you heard every song and there was a China on everyone. Everyone had a China.
Oh, for sure.
And like the start of the breakdown, or like during the breakdown, there's a China, and then it just disappeared.
It's when all the posers know
Off
to
the
get
face
out of
of
the
the
mosh
earth.
pit.
So, that's true. It is all the yeah.
Yeah, then you got that typical medical for the
Yep.
Yeah.
What happened?
Yep, it's all goes.
What happened?
I don't know, man.
Was there a
I don't know.
conspiracy against the China?
It lost the way.
I know what happened.
There was a conspiracy against the China.
No.
That's what happened.
No.
What happened?
Architects, all our gods have abandoned us came out.
Oh, okay. Well,
And now every
all architects' fault.
yeah, every record after 2016 sounds like that album.
interest.
Hey.
Do you agree?
They're still a great fucking
Do you
band.
agree?
100%.
Still a great fucking band.
Okay. Is that true though? That it sounds like that album.
I can agree.
Everyone's just
Yeah.
copying that album or
What?
like in a different
Wait, which
way.
album is it one more time?
The one before
What
Holy
album?
Hell with like the white album cover. It's the one with Gone with the Wind,
Is that-
Nihilist.
Is that Match Made in Heaven?
Yes.
Right? Okay, yeah, I agree with what he's saying. But but it's okay.
Yeah, they're
Because
great.
I like it a little bit. So it's good. I love Architects. I'm a big Architects fan.
I missed
they're really
a
great
chance to see them in DC.
You love Diet Pepsi, so
Yes. He brought a whole case over.
Yeah, I do. It's how I run. My blood is part blood and then Diet Pepsi.
that's fine. That's cool. You know, it's a cut 50-50 of, blood and Diet Pepsi.
Yep.
That's you. And you live. That's how you live.
And I piss green.
Good life.
Do you really?
No, I don't piss green.
Shit's yellow.
Not yet. Not yet, at least.
I hope not.
We'll find out. I might be mutating. I don't know. We'll see. It's 2021.
You're gonna wake up one day and you're gonna be a Ninja Turtle.
That wouldn't be. That's not a bad thing.
It's the
I'll be
vaccine's fault.
down. I'll be down. I'll be down.
That's what the vaccine
Let's
does.
see.
It
Who
turns you
would I
into a Ninja Turtle.
be? Who would I be?
Raphael.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah, I called it.
Yeah.
Called
I'd be the angry, grumpy one. Yep.
What's your favorite pizza?
it.
Pizza. Pizza's my favorite pizza.
Okay.
There's no pizza's my favorite pizza. I'm a Ninja Turtle.
Pizza is pretty fantastic. Okay, I have a question though.
Yeah.
Pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
100%.
Was that you just said 100%? Is it yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
All the
Two
way.
yes. Two yeses from here.
Good.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. You got 3 yeses.
So for Domino's does like a large 3 topping for like $8 if you carry it out. And for a while I would do pineapple and double bacon, and it was like the best decision you'll ever make in your life.
That sounds good.
Barbecue chicken.
Ooh, barbecue chicken
Also good.
pineapple. Ooh.
I'll have to try that. I'll have to try that.
Dude, it's so good. I love it when people go, ew.
And you're like, more
How
for
could you
me.
eat that? That's not pizza. And I'm like, yeah, sweet. Like, thank you.
More for me. Yes, I will eat this whole pizza
you
by
take
myself.
you take off your glove, and then you smack them in the face. It's like, pineapple belongs on pizza. And walk away.
That's so good, dude. So good.
So do you like when you're on tour, do you like scope out like pizza joints like ahead of time?
Well, listen, I'm not that big on pizza, but I'll tell you what my band is big on. Okay? I'll tell you what we are big on.
Del Taco, free Shavakadu.
No, I'll tell you 2 things that we look for. At every city we play in.
Yep.
A dispensary. Okay. That's always key.
Yeah.
Is the dispensary.
Yeah.
And then we look for a lotte.
Okay.
what?
I've never heard of that.
What's that second one?
Oh.
We dropped you, or our internet connection's unstable. Okay.
Oh wait, something happened.
Yeah,
We're back.
it was us. It was us.
Dropped us for a second.
Oh, okay.
All right, what's that second
Okay.
thing?
So,
a dispensary and a
As
what?
I was saying, dispensary and a lotte.
What's that second one?
A Lottie?
A lotte.
It's a lotte? Is that how you say
a
it?
lotte. Yes, a lotte. It is like in America they call it like loaded corn, like Mexican street
Oh,
corn or something.
Yeah.
but it's the corn on the cob with a stick.
I thought
with
you were
the,
talking
like,
about the Lottie
the
Market.
buttery, like
Lotte.
no, dude, with like the seasoning on it, a lote.
The
It
paprika.
is.
I think don't they put paprika? I can't fucking say paprika this morning. Wow.
Paprika.
Paprika. Yep, that's it.
Do you want more coffee?
No, I got caffeine right here, man. I got caffeine.
Okay, so second question. This is
I love corn on a stick. Remember in
Rick and Morty with the cob,
no,
where everything's on a cob.
No. Oh, Nacho Libre. Get that corn out of my face.
Yeah. Get the corn out of my face. Yeah.
So this is an
such a good movie.
Equally
Fucking
important
such a good
question
movie.
to the pineapple one for me anyway, because I grew up growing corn. Do you eat your corn in a row or in a ring?
In a row.
In a row?
In a row.
Phil, I think we're done. Okay, so when you have a corn on the cob, do you eat it in a row or in a ring?
Is this going to ruin our
You
friendship?
seem like a
I say
row
the
type
wrong
of guy.
answer?
He seems like a row type of guy.
I am a row. I'm definitely a row.
It's 2
I'm
to
a
1.
row.
I'm out.
I'm a row. Yeah.
Dude, that's a great question to ask people. I've
Right?
never thought about asking people that question. Do you eat your corn in a row or in a ring?
No, here's the do you make a typewriter noise when you eat it? Do you go ding?
Spit out my coffee.
Ding.
I wish. That would have been great. Those are 2 great things I need to remember.
Dude, we've accumulated some
wow.
really fun questions over these past couple months. One that I'm gonna have to add that corn one to it. Just like completely, just like has nothing to do with musical prowess or touring or anything like that. Just how do you eat your corn, in a ring or in a row?
Yeah, that's a great question. I'm gonna start asking people that.
That's gonna be your next like coffee date icebreaker. It's like, all right, this is
Nate,
this
please
is a big deal.
let's not get into how you go on dates.
I'm gonna circle back to tours.
Nate is notorious for going, want to get coffee?
I love coffee.
I know, I like coffee too, but it's usually not something you. Never mind.
I was sober for a while.
Nate,
so I
Nate has a girl. Nate has a girlfriend, and they're wonderful together, and I love her, and it's great. They're great for one another.
I hope so. If she sees this podcast, I hope that.
Oh, I don't know if she sees the podcast and or listens because she has to hear his voice all the time. So I don't know if she wants to. But yes, let's go back.
Let's circle back to tours.
Yeah. Am I losing a friend now? Probably.
So as well as looking for your street corn, what's like a tour like life hack that you've acclimated or like started to use over the? I mean, because you were in the band and then the world caught on fire. So before when touring was a thing, like what's something that you always carried with you, or like something that you guys learned like as a touring band that like kind of changed how you approach things?
Dude, like, okay. Well, first off, your backpack on tour is literally your life. Besides your instruments that you have to keep safe, that backpack got your baby wipes. It's got your deodorant. It's got your cologne. It's got and that right there. That's your what do they call that? It's like your it's like a little bag for your like a little bag for shampoo and toothpaste.
Your survival kit.
I always call it.
Yeah, there you go.
I always call it ditty bag, but I don't know. That's what my mom called it.
Little ditty bag. So I got my ditty bag. You know what I'm saying? I got I'll have my MacBook in there. I'm saying you have a charger block. Oh, like a wireless, like
like a external battery.
Charge it, you know what I'm saying? Yes, dude. Dry shampoo. Oh my god, because like we would shower at Planet Fitnesses or if we stayed at hotels. But like when you're in a rush and you're not able to like make that shower until like after load in and after like you've done all your shit and set up merch, dry shampoo saves your life. And it makes you not look like a greasy piece of shit when you're meeting fans. So
Don't want to be a crust punk. Nope. Don't want to be a crust punk.
No.
Ooh, yeah.
Nope.
Boom.
Nope.
Taking them on. We're taking on the crust punks this year. 2021. Frames Podcast, taking on the crust punks.
I
don't know.
I love it.
We need some enemies. We don't have any enemies yet. And I'm trying to make some.
Everybody needs enemies, man. Everybody needs enemies.
Fame is our enemy, actually.
Have you ever gone on a
There
tour
you
with
go.
like a band that you thought you would get along with, but you really didn't? Speaking of enemies, like
Ooh, you don't have to drop
you,
the name.
You don't have to drop any
the
names.
name.
But was there ever like a tour where like you just really didn't like your touring mates?
Yes. I'm not dropping any names.
No, don't do that.
But yes.
That sucks.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, it does.
Do you have
suck.
any horror stories
Yes.
about
Yes, I
them
do.
or what happened on that tour?
No,
Not them
necessarily,
specifically, but just like a tour horror story. I love tour horror stories. They're great.
I just
Was-
I got
was
something
someone-
happened to me.
Did someone think that they're way too good for what they make and they really weren't?
So not on the tour package, but that has happened with people who have like opened the show, like a local opener.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Unfortunately, I do.
okay. All right. We're gonna
Yeah,
let's
that's happened.
let's drop some knowledge on local openers and local acts, shall we? Should we do that, Devin? Whoever's listening.
What is some
Okay,
advice
yeah.
you can give to like a local opener if they're like
You're
playing on your
You're
show?
Okay.
fucking opening. Be glad that you made
Dude.
it on the damn bill.
Not even
Smile.
that, dude. Like
Smile.
you know, like
say thank you. Don't be a dick to the fucking front of house engineer. Then I'm done now. You can speak. I'm done.
you know it's it's just it's a matter of the fact that you got the gig, no matter if it's your homies with the promoter in your hometown that runs good shows, or you got a manager that has the hookup, something. Just no matter what, like, it's very important to not only be ready
Mm-hmm.
and where did he go?
Coffee.
He just dips.
He did not prepare. He did not prepare for you to explain this. Nate, we're losing him. We're losing him. He's gonna drop. He's gonna put the button and go, I'm out of here.
Dude,
It's been real.
you guys crack me the fuck up, dude. You guys cracking me up. I swear.
You
want
want to know something worse? You know what's something worse?
What?
He's 2 days
What?
older than I am.
We're basically twins.
Jesus Christ. You guys are basically brothers.
He has brothers. I don't know if he wants another one. I don't think you
Well,
want another
unfortunately,
one.
he has it, whether he likes it or
I
not.
know. Okay.
Whether he likes it or not.
So
he's got it.
please explain to Nate what
Okay.
opening acts should do and how
I
they
was
action
listening.
appropriately.
For sure. So, you get the gig. It's fucking awesome. It's exciting. The main thing you want to focus on is leaving a great first impression, because first impressions mean everything. Do not go up to the headliner. Say, for example, Motionless in White. You're opening for Motionless in White, right? And you don't walk up to them and punish them. Do you guys know what a punisher is?
I know who the Punisher is.
Wrestling
you
or
don't know what
superhero?
punishing is.
I don't. I
Nope,
also
nope,
don't
you guys
know if
don't
there's a
even know.
wrestling move called the Punisher, but please explain.
So listen, check this out. So punishing someone. So for example, so Hollowfront opened for Motionless in White last year, and we were like a local opener, that was cool. You know what I'm saying? We played right before Motionless in White. It was sick. And what we could have done at that time is go up to him and be like, oh my God, guys, when you guys came out with Creatures, I was just listening to Abigail like it was nobody's fucking business, bro. Give me some. Oh my God. Can I just get a hug? Oh, dude. I just want to say thank you so much for having us on. You guys are about to fucking kill. Are you guys ready to kill it? Like, that's a punisher. You know what I'm saying? That's you being like, dude, just like straight up, I'm like your biggest fan. The fact that my band is opening for you right now is like the craziest fucking thing. Like, no, don't do that. You know, go up to him, be like, what's going on, brother? How you doing? I appreciate the opportunity. You know, let's have a fun night. Go about your business, do your thing. When you're on stage and they're watching you, because they will watch you and they'll hear you, you got to do the best you fucking can to impress and to gain their respect, where they're like, okay, damn, these guys are actually doing it right. They have their shit together. This is sick. We're going to keep them in mind next time we play back, you know, in the city. We want them to open. So, you know, it's a lot of it just has to do with, you know, carrying yourself professionally, be polite, be humble, be grateful, no matter if it's 50 people, 100 people, 200 people, 1,000 people, doesn't matter how many people are there, be humble about it. Don't be cocky. Don't be a fucking asshole, because then it doesn't matter how good you are. No one's going to give a fuck about you or what you're capable of doing. So, yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, I guess I punished way too many people then.
Don't be a punisher, bro.
I mean,
just give them the love and respect, and then, you know what I'm saying, be like, dude, I appreciate you. I'm stoked to be here. It's very nice meeting you.
Did you?
My name is blah 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 blah. Have a great day.
Can I get you a
Like,
beer?
that's all.
Can I buy you a beer after the show? Sometimes, you know.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Devin doesn't know what that's like
If the
yet.
vibes are good, I don't know what that's like. No one can buy me a beer. I've been offered, like, there's been times where oh my God, so many people have been like, bro, let me buy you a beer. Let me buy you a beer. I'm just like, and at the time I'm like, I'm 19, I'm 18, I'm 20.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, so now I don't drink a lot. I'm not a big drinker.
But
Love
thank you.
marijuana. If anyone wants to smoke me down, let's run it. But I'll have a beer. Every once in a while. Someone wants to buy me a beer. I'll be like, you know what? I will have a beer. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yes.
Was that the tour they did with Beartooth?
Pardon?
Motionless in White. Was that the tour last year they did with Beartooth?
No. It was, so Motionless was on tour with Alice Cooper, and they had a Detroit show that got rained out, or at least they weren't able to play. So they came back to Detroit to have like a makeup show, to just make up for all the people that weren't able to see Motionless in White. And it was at the Shelter at St. Andrews Hall in Detroit. Yeah, dude, it was a fucking dope ass show. It was very, very fun. And we were asked by Cody Grupp. He works for Live Nation. They run just, like, you know, a lot of the good tours and shows and stuff. And he reached out to us and asked us to open.
That's
and
sick.
That was really cool, because there wasn't like any other like big bands like Motionless. It was just like, you know, it was a local band, us, a local band, us, and then Motionless in White.
That's awesome.
So it was cool. Yeah, dude, it was cool.
And then Alice Cooper.
Oh, dude, Alice Cooper. Oh, for sure. Alice Cooper is a beast. If I could ever play for Alice Cooper one day, oh my God.
That's another question that I just thought of. You know, there's like the present day like massive bands, but then there's like the old heads from like the 80s and 90s. Like, who would you play for? The way I phrase this on paper is, if you could give your left nut to play with a band, who would it be? And I'm gonna put this in like,
It has to be like an old school.
yeah, like I was categorizing this in like the Alice Cooper level of
Okay.
Problem is, there's not many of those bands left
would
because
have-
they all did drugs and died.
Well,
Or died in a
you
plane
know,
crash.
I would have to say like Ozzy,
Oh yeah.
Black Sabbath, or like Black Sabbath. Black Sabbath did another, like, you know, reunion tour, and they picked up that young drummer. Pretty sure he's from Michigan too. And you know, like a lot of the old school bands like that, they pick up young dudes who are getting a lot of traction and they give them a shot. Alice Cooper is one of those people that does that. And dude, I would I would give both of my nuts to be Alice Cooper's drummer. I would be a ballless boy to play to play with Alice Cooper full time. I feel like
awesome.
Anybody would give that, you know what I mean? Like, or maybe not, but
what has been your favorite? Would you say that's your favorite show, or do you have like another show that's do you keep track of like shows that have gone really well? Like, do you remember like ones that stand out?
Oh, dude, yeah. Like I remember shows that like really, really stood out. I don't like write it down, or I don't like anything like that. But I have, yeah, man. Like for example, Corpus Christi, filling in for my good friends in A Virtue. We were on tour with Upon a Burning Body, and it was the first tour day. We played 4 shows with King 810 on our way to Texas to start the month-long tour with Upon a Burning Body. And let me think. Yeah, the first show of the tour was in Corpus Christi, and there was like almost 1,000 people in like 1,000 cap room. So it was pretty fucking. It was sick, and everybody went crazy. Yeah, man. There's been quite a few really crazy shows that were awesome. Another one, Denton, Texas, with Hollow Front when we were on tour with Convictions.
Ooh.
Cut the pause out. we played a pizza show, not a pizza show. We played a show in a pizza basement, like a pizza place basement. It's like 100 cap room, and that bitch had like 150 people in it, and like kids were going like insane for us.
That's awesome.
And it was really, really cool. That was another experience. Yeah, that was really, really, really cool.
When did it like click for you that being a touring musician was like a viable career?
Like, you know, I've always like believed in myself, and knowing like, you know, if this is what I'm going to be driven towards, then this is what I'm going to put my all into. And, you know, one way or another, like I'm not asking to be a famous rock star. I'm not asking to be a millionaire. I just want to be a well-respected musician in the music industry. And I want to be a household name. You know what I mean? Like I want to be one of those drummers. People say Lars Ulrich. People say, you know, like Vinnie Paul. People say John Bonham. Like I want people to say, you know, Devin Attard. And, you know, I just want to inspire others to do what they love. You know what I mean? So I totally forgot what question you asked.
No, that's a great answer. No, I must say that was a great answer.
That was a really good answer.
Okay.
Do you have any
I spaced out on the question.
Do you have any like up and coming drummers you're aware of? Like how do you keep tabs on young blood, so to speak?
Is there an underrated drummer out there, either past or present, that you think deserves more love? Not to just totally sideline Nate's question.
No, you're good. I'm trying to think. I have drummer friends that'll probably be able to watch this, be like, fucking asshole, didn't say my name.
I'm
like
right here.
Let's see, Ron Totman. He plays for a band called The Parallel, and he's fucking phenomenal. He's phenomenal. He's a phenomenal drummer. I think he definitely deserves more recognition. Dude, yeah, I definitely have. I have drummer buddies. I just can't think of like.
What do you like when you're
asshole.
watching somebody drum? Like, how do you judge their skill?
Showmanship, how they're hitting their rim shots, like their posture, like how, like within the first 5 seconds of them drumming, I'll know if they're like legit or if they're just, you know, they're a drummer. They like to play drums, there's no problem with that. But there's a difference between someone who's a performer and someone who's just a drummer, you know? Yeah. So
it also helps if they can keep time. That helps. That helps a lot.
Well, that's a given. If you can't keep time, then you know, just you shouldn't be playing anywhere where other people can watch you. If you can't keep time, you should practice that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Does one of you play drums?
No.
No, he went to music school.
I dabble.
We both played
I know
bass.
that. Yeah, yeah. You play the cello.
Yeah, I dabble on drums.
Okay.
On a good day, I can pretty much
I have tried,
play,
but not long enough to.
I can pretty much play through. Is this it? Yeah. The Strokes like first album. I can pretty much play through that on a good day.
Can you play My Name Is Mud by Primus?
Fuck no.
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 I think you could.
No.
I think you could if you tried, dude.
What's the first like really difficult song you?
Oh, you're talking about bass. Are you talking about bass? Yeah. No, I can't play that.
No. I mean, no. You could probably play it on bass too. My Name Is Mud is not a hard song. My Name Is Mud is literally on drums.
Well, if ever I'm out in Michigan, if ever I'm out in Michigan, I'll come find you and you could teach me. And you'll be
dude,
and you'll after 5 minutes you'll be like, I give up. This guy, no, nope, we're done.
Me and my bassist Brandon will show you how to play My Name Is Mud because that is our song. That is the song that he will perform at my funeral or I will perform at his.
Wow.
My Name Is Mud.
Wow.
Yeah, dude. That's our song. It's our song.
Do you guys warm up to that?
We'll show you. Oh, dude, every time we're at practice, as soon as we're all, we got our shit set up, I just hear the new big the band, big the band, big the band, big the band, and then I come in with the get out.
Yep.
And then we just go, My Name Is Mud. You know what I'm saying? It's fantastic. I'm glad you guys could see that.
Les Claypool, everybody.
Yep.
That's a weird dude.
It's a brilliant dude. It's a brilliant dude.
What's the difference?
Well, to each their own.
The guy from Primus?
Yeah, the bassist.
Dude, he's weird as fuck. He's so weird. I navy blue. I dress in navy blue. It's like, dude, what's wrong with you? It's like, what were you on?
I'll have what he's having.
Dude, have you guys ever actually sat down and listened to My Name Is Mud?
No. I've seen like performances back in the day on like Letterman or something, but no.
When I was younger and learning how to play bass, I went through my Les Claypool phase.
Dude, if there's anything that I could recommend to you boys, is to just sit down and enjoy some good old My Name Is Mud.
We'll play that as we'll play that as we do our teardown.
Yes.
What else did you like listen to growing up that influenced your like drumming career?
Avenged Sevenfold.
I was about to say R.I.P. Jimmy Sullivan.
Dude, the Rev. If I wasn't exposed to the Rev's work, I would not be the drummer who I am today. That was a dream I had all the time. It was a vision I had all the time as like a little ass kid, was like me growing up and like being friends with him and like, and I feel everybody has that dream, you know what I mean? So when he died, I was 9 because he died in 2009. I was born in 2000. So,
fuck, you're born in 2000?
Yeah, dude.
God, fuck, I'm old. Jesus Christ.
But yeah, dude. So like the Rev though, huge inspiration of my drumming, my showmanship, my style, introduced me to a lot of double bass stuff. And yeah, dude. Slipknot, Joey Jordison, he was another big influence. Like as you guys like see my stage presence, in my videos, like a lot of the headbanging and all the stuff I do, like windmills and stuff, like he was a huge inspiration in that. And the fills he did, where he would do the 1 2 3 kick 1 2 3 kick 1 2 3 kick 1 2 3, or the 1 2 3 4 kick 1 2 3 4 kick 1 2 3 4. Those fills.
Yep.
I would like learn that, and then like I was like, damn, okay, this pattern I can do it all around the kit. So that's how I eventually was able to just go around and do different shit in between like grooves and like beats and stuff. So yeah, dude, those two drummers the Rev and Joey Jordison, were just like huge influences on my drumming from the get-go, when I was just like absorbing a lot of information from all the drummers that I could at a really young age.
Is it just me, or does the Rev look like Dwight from The Office going through a goth phase?
Oh, a little bit, for sure. I definitely see what you're saying. If you put the Rev's hair on Dwight's face, on Dwight's head, dude, and put the neck tattoo on, like the cuffs and shit.
We'll have to Photoshop that.
We can figure something out.
For the YouTube video.
We can figure something out. Yeah.
Dude, yeah, it'll be sick. And then also my dad, just to give a shout out to my dad, like he was
moving the fucking table.
What are you boys saying? What are you saying?
I smacked him and I said, "You're moving the fucking table."
Twitching over here, and the table's jiggling a little bit.
Is the coffee hitting you, Nate?
Yeah.
Because the caffeine's hit me and it calms me down. It brings me up and then calms me down.
So second.
Yeah, I want to get. Hold on, really quick. I wanted to also say, like, a big influence on drumming was my father. My dad. He wasn't like, he didn't like tour and stuff like that, but he definitely like instilled all the important characteristics that you should have as a drummer. He really drilled that into me at a really young age. So I definitely would not be the drummer I am today without my dad, you know, so.
And that drum kit at age 2.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you prefer Weinberg or Jordanson?
I would rather Weinberg be in the band. I would rather Weinberg be in the band now than Joey Jordison at this age, at the stage he's in with his health. And
okay.
I would rather Weinberg be in the band now. But if Joey Jordison was in the condition he was in 10 years ago, even before that, I would rather have the old Joey Jordison.
We're talking about Max Weinberg or the Max Weinberg 7 and the boss?
Jay Weinberg.
Oh, Jay Weinberg. Okay.
The guy that replaced Joey Jordison on Slipknot drums.
Okay. Because I thought Max Weinberg had stepped into Slipknot. And I was like, that's an interesting combo. I'd pay to see that. Jay Weinberg.
No.
Yeah, I didn't really grow up listening to Slipknot. I got into them probably about 2 or 3 years ago, in between album cycles for 5 and We Are Not Your Kind, and the new album definitely blew me away on multiple levels. It has a lot more re-listen. Yeah. It has a lot more like re-listen value than the Grey Chapter did.
Oh, dude, they're like, I don't know. There's just something about Slipknot that is just like, think that's enough. I wouldn't call it an old school band. I wouldn't call them like an old school band, but like, if there was any band that I could really just like, if I could audition for like a big band and actually have a shot at it, it'd be Slipknot. Like, I feel like I would fit. You know what I mean? Like, that would be like, if something happened to Jay, hopefully nothing ever happens to Jay, but like, I want to be able to like, I don't know. I want someone who's an idol that follows me to know that like they have an opening and then mention my name and then someone reaches out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Then Slipknot would definitely be the.
Have you played with a mask on before?
No
time like 2021.
That's what I hear. Like everyone says, like, yeah, I can do that. I can play in a mask, and all the guys in Slipknot are like, no, you fucking can't. Be up there for 2+ hours.
Hey, I'll try.
Not saying you can't do it. I think you can probably do it.
Start learning now.
You know?
Yeah.
New goal.
Every practice with Hollow Front, I have a mask. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
I got to audition for Slipknot someday. If there's ever a chance, I'm gonna take it.
Yeah. Also, anyone who doesn't like, or anyone who sees this and like, I'm talking about like joining these bands. It's like, I'm talking about when I'm like in my 30s, like one day. You know what I mean?
You still got time, dude.
Like, Hollow Front's going nowhere. Like, I'm 20 years old. Let me dream. Okay. Let me like.
Hollow Front's gonna go somewhere.
Let me dream.
Hollow Front's gonna go somewhere.
Hollow Front's gonna go very far. I think Hollow Front is gonna do amazing things. Without Hollow Front, I would not be where I am now, I think, and I also won't be where I'm going to be in the future. So,
what do you think? So I asked about like what you critique about drummers. So when you talk about a band in it for the long haul. Like, what do you like? How would you coach a band towards that, like, longevity? Like, what do you like? I'm trying to think of, how do I phrase this question?
I get what you're saying. I totally get what you're asking. Like, what would you like? What are the tips you would give a band who wants to make it?
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
yeah. So, like, what advice would you give to a band that's
like,
actually trying to, like, go pro, so to speak, or, like, be serious about it?
Well, first off, make sure you're tight as fuck. Like, make sure you're really, like, you're good at what you do. Make sure you have your craft not perfected, but, like, pretty well fucking known. Get rid of any dead weight in your band. Anyone who just like it's as much as it sucks when it comes to a business, you have to be selfish to a certain extent, and you need to look out for every aspect of your business and make sure that it's sellable. Because what do people want to do?
Could you unpack that a little bit?
Image. Yeah, of course.
The sellable comment.
Yeah, of course. So that's a big part of it, is image, looking the part. Really just, you know, branding yourself. And that's, you know, that's why I do social media lessons, is because, you know, it's something I've been able to grasp on for myself and for Holofront too, that, you know, and luckily this naturally came to Holofront. Like, they get it, like the boys get it, you know what I mean? So it makes it a lot, it makes it smooth. But, you know, your image, good equipment, how tight you are, like how you gel as a band, your personalities, like you need to be just fucking out there. It all goes into the one thing that is your business, which is the band. So before you even think about playing shows, before you think about even having merch, before you think about getting promos, make sure you're good, and make sure that your production is good. You pay the money for all the things that you need, which is good production, like good sounding music, good promos, graphic work for, you know, album covers, different shit like that. Like, you want to do it right. You want to do it right to where you get to a point to where you're like, okay, I've done everything I can for myself. Now we should look for, you know, someone to manage our marketing and our Facebook posts and ads. We should maybe, you know, down the line, look for a manager that really cares about us and, you know, be picky, but, you know, maybe look out for that. Maybe a booking agency. You know, you step yourself up to where you're brandable. You have something to represent that's good quality music videos, like all that shit. And you drive it. You drive that, and you stay consistent. You stay very consistent.
Consistency, I think, is probably
easy to do something and then drop.
Yeah, consistency is probably key.
Yeah,
to the longevity of a lot of bands.
And, you know, say shows come back, don't take every show opportunity that you get. Like, yeah, you're going to be playing in front of some empty rooms. Like, that's
given.
That's going to happen. You need to pay your dues, but just do not, like, pay to play. You know what I mean? Don't, like, fuck that shit. Like, there's a good promoter in your town, in your city, that you can talk to on Facebook, that you can reach out to and be professional. Just be open, be yourself. Don't be afraid to express yourself. Don't be afraid to reach out and ask for something to help them as well. You know what I mean? Because if they put you on a bill and you do sell tickets, he's like, yeah, it doesn't matter if you sell 10 tickets or, you know, 100 tickets. Like, yeah, you can play. You're open. Here's your slot. Or, you know, they pick your slot and how many tickets you sell. But if they book you, you're on the show, and then say you guys, you have 4 or 5 people in your band, you all sell 10 tickets, 12 tickets. You know what I'm saying? It's like a good amount of people just from you. So that'll look great. You know what I mean? They'll be like, all right, yeah, sweet. You can open more. Like, these are the steps you need to take and really, like, think about when you're trying to do this, because it's very easy to be a garage band and have fun. But you need to think don't be insecure. Don't try to change yourself, but you like look at the people you idolize. Look at how the bands that you love do it. Look how professional their shit looks. You know what I mean? Like they're doing that for a reason, and it's gotten them at that stage in their music career for a reason. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
That was great. Fuck yeah.
Thanks, man.
Fuck yeah. That was great. Coming from what? A 19-year-old? 20-year-old? Fuck. You sure you haven't lived like 3 decades in the music business?
Probably feels like
I
it.
don't know, man. Dude, I've been.
And he picks up the sticks. He can't go anywhere without the sticks.
I'm on my practice pad setup. I got my computer on my practice pad setup right here.
Nice.
Like, you see what I'm saying?
Nice.
Yeah, man. That's where I do all my lessons and stuff.
That's really cool.
But no, man, I just I was playing in bars with my dad's band. Not to talk any smack towards my dad, because my dad inspired me to, be a drummer, and I wouldn't be where I am now without my dad. But my dad did things within his music career that was not sustainable. It did not benefit him in the long run by any means. It was just a short-term type of deal. And it just didn't work out at all how he wanted it to. So I saw that, as I got older, I kind of saw that and made me want to work harder to at least just make a name for myself. A respectable name. My dad, and if my dad sees this and he hears me say this, he's gonna laugh and agree. My dad's a cocky asshole. He's a sweetheart. He's a teddy bear, but he's a cocky. Yeah, what's going on, motherfucker? Yeah. Oh, my son's the best fucking drummer in Michigan, motherfucker. Oh yeah, like that's my dad. And I'm not like that. That's not what I try to portray. And my dad knows that he's proud of that. But I just wanted to really, I wanted to learn and do it right. So when I started playing in bars with my dad's bands when I was like 9, 10, played in churches, like big churches, like a big, huge church in Michigan called Northridge that caps out like 3,000 fucking people. The downstairs part for the youth group holds like 200 kids, nice ass stage. I was playing there when I was like 11, 12, 13. And then I was still playing bars with my dad's cover band and stuff like that. I would sit in and just, to give me just stage time to play in front of you. I liked it. I love playing in front of people. And then once I hit 15, I joined my first local band. And from there, it was like, I learned what not to do. I saw what they were doing that was holding them back. And it kind of came to me real quick, like, no, you need to be doing this, kind of like this way. And I'm going to go to the people that are doing it the right way. So, little me with a bunch of 20-year-olds, basically like your guys' age, a couple of years younger. I was like, bye. I'm out. And I made a best friend out of my first band. My good buddy, Brett Rounds, he's one of the best vocalists that I know in Michigan, at least. He's so phenomenal. I want him to succeed so fucking badly. And I tell him all the time, but made a best friend out of that. Then after that, I just moved on to another band. I'd give my 2 cents in each band I'm in. They're like, damn, okay. Like, you're not, stupid. So, because I'm always, I'm the young one, 16-year-old kid comes to play for your band, you're all in your middle 20s. Like, you know what I mean? Like they're going to have doubts.
Young man, old heart.
And whatnot. So, yeah, dude. And so I just really took what not to do from all the people that I've worked with and try to use what to do towards my music career and how I work with my band and the effort that I put in and understanding and listening. It's like a relationship. It's like dating somebody, like being in a band.
Mm-hmm.
Like you got to listen to each other. You got to understand each other's feelings. You got to like, you know what I'm saying? You two, you motherfuckers, you know what I mean? If you got an elephant in the room, you need to talk about it always and get that shit out of there because you're a team. You know what I mean? Like you're doing this together.
You know what cures things between people?
Honesty.
Weed.
Oh, I was gonna say beer and pizza.
Weed.
Beer and pizza cures everything.
Joints and pizza.
Or joints and pizza. Yeah, that too.
I've actually
joints
learned
and pizza
more
for
from
sure.
dating about like marketing and sales books than I have about actual practice.
Oh my God. There's this whole fucking industry. There's people are dating coaches. I didn't know that. There's dating coaches.
You've never seen Hitch?
There is.
Well, yeah, no, I've never seen Hitch. Why would I watch Hitch?
Are you being serious?
Yeah, why would I watch Hitch?
Will
If I'm gonna-
Smith.
if I'm gonna see
Will
Will-
Smith
if I'm-
and Eva Mendes.
If I'm gonna see a Will Smith
That's
movie,
all.
it's gonna be like Men in Black 1, Wild Wild
There you go.
West, Independence Day,
Wasn't he iRobot?
Yes.
I, Robot.
That's my favorite Will Smith movie.
There you
I
go.
think probably mine's Wild Wild West.
Dude, you got to watch Hitch.
Ooh,
You gotta watch Hitch.
Something Hancock, right?
Yep.
Or
Yep.
fucking
Yep. Also Hancock.
That was okay. That was okay. I
something.
I'm-
I liked it.
I'm just
I
gonna
liked
put this there.
Hancock.
Hitch is written for dudes.
okay. All right.
I've never seen it.
Are you serious? Oh man, it's good.
Yeah.
It's real good. Anyway, how do you
Back to our tumultuous relationship as podcast hosts. Yeah.
how do you educate and learn about new things in the drum world? Like, do you build that into your schedule, or is it just something that you're like always taking in naturally?
I mean, dude, like I'm always trying to absorb as much information as I can, like just from watching other people and like trying new things and being creative. And I'm not really one to like, go over rudiments and go over like, music theory. And it's just something I haven't really dived into out of passion.
Do you have a teacher yourself? Like,
I
do you
just
learn
play
from someone?
drums. No. I never have taken lessons. My dad was my only like teacher, growing up. If I had any questions or if, he showed me the right way how to play, comes like posture and like rim shots and like how like, he taught me how to do this to where I could like speed it up and do this. Then I was, was able to do this shit. Like I learned that doing this, which I use all the time. You know what I mean? So like I just kind of absorb information as I go. and
Ladies
try
better
to
be
just,
watching.
be kind of you just got to be kind to everyone, and
Doing
you might
this
learn
stuff.
something from somebody.
What do they call those? The 3-pronged knives that the one Ninja Turtle uses. Like
You mean what
Oh,
Raphael
shit.
uses?
yeah, like doing the twirls. Like all I could think of was like Elektra from like The Punisher with like her little.
Ah, shit. I used to know what they're called. Now I don't know what they're called. Fuck, I'm blanking on it. Shit, I'll figure
I
it.
couldn't tell you.
No.
I couldn't tell you.
We'll put up a little picture later and be like, it's called this.
Who's the one person you never want to fuck with in a band? My dad always told me it was the drummer. Like if there's one guy you never want to fuck with in the band, it's the drummer because you can hit so fast and hard.
In my band, I'd say in my band it's Brandon, our bassist, because he'll fuck you up, man. He used to have horrible anger issues. Now he's a very kind, polite, and patient person. But when he gets pissed, like you gotta let him just cool off. You know what I mean? Because like I would not fuck with Brandon. I have Brandon's back.
The bassist, wow. The bass. I'm a bassist, and I'm kind of like
Yeah, the bassist, dude.
I'm just here. I play bass.
You're a big guy. How tall are you?
5'8", dude. I'm
Yeah.
5'8".
We're both like 5'8".
We're 5'8". We're both 5'8".
Okay, I'm 6 foot.
That's why you're a drummer, because you're 6 foot. You're a drummer. No, we're 5'8". We have the same shoe size. I'm not going to say what other size we have.
Hey, a lot of short
We
people are
haven't
drummers.
measured yet. We might do that at some
Yeah.
point.
Aside from
you have to piss contest.
there you go.
Yes.
Little,
Never mind. I'm not gonna say.
No.
that.
you guys are a fantastic duo.
We're going to take this on the road someday. Someday we'll go on the road.
I think it'd be a lot of fun to do like live interviews
You
or
should.
like post show interviews.
Oh, I know. That's what we wanted to do.
LP2. We'll have you guys on for an
if
album
you just
review.
Came in the green, if you guys came in like the green room, set up your station. We did one of these. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Be down
Fuck yeah.
when the world gets back to
It'd be
normal.
dope.
What a portable recorder. Yeah.
Speaking of who not to mess with on a tour, do you ever hear like popular opinions or like advice that's like actually not good advice in your industry?
Yeah. Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
He's just like.
I had a drum student the other week show me because I was going over different exercises like stretches for your arms and stuff like that, and he was like, "Yeah, my other drum teacher." He was like, "We just went over some stretches too." I was like, "Oh, sweet. What did he show you?" I was like, "Maybe it's the same ones that I'm going to show you." And he's like, "Well, basically, you just go like this."
what?
Like, I'm looking at him, and I started dying because I couldn't. Like, he was so serious. He was like, I'm like, dude, I'm like, no, stop it. I was like, that's not gonna do anything.
Oof.
And
because
yeah, it's just different stuff like that I hear.
Is all your power in here, your forearms? Is that
a lot of wrist?
Is it okay?
A lot of wrist. My hands are different. You know, I got a practice pad right here so I could actually show you.
Yeah, show us something. We always love when, musicians do things for us.
We had a jazz musician.
So my hands are different. So this hand right here. Oh, here it is a moment. This hand right here is all wrist.
Mm-hmm.
This is my left.
Yeah.
All wrist. My right is all finger.
Mm.
Yeah.
Is that your hands or is that just how you play?
It's just how my hands are, dude. It's how each arm works. I'm weird. I'm really, really weird. I'm right hand dominant, so it's very easy for me to use my fingers, and then for my left, it's just my wrist. I don't know. And then you let the rebound of the stick just kind of help you. Yeah, man. Yeah, you got it.
So, dude, yeah. I just noticed you have some Vans on. I bought a pair of Vans recently.
Oh, dude, yeah.
I was heartbroken, so I was like, I'm gonna buy a pair of Vans.
They're his retail therapy.
They're my retail. Yeah, they're my heartbreak therapy. Buy a pair of Vans. You're heartbroken.
Hey,
buy a pair of Vans.
There you go. I'm just getting a lot of tattoos.
Oh, okay.
After we get back, I have an appointment February 2nd. We go to the studio for a month, and then I come back and I have 2 appointments in April.
Ooh.
Hey.
And then I start this arm.
Dude, I had one scheduled for last Saturday, but I lost my wallet like a couple months ago. So hey, bear with me.
Oh no, laugh at him. Please laugh at him. He always freaking loses his wallet. I'm like, Nate.
No, so like I lost my wallet, but like my license was like bound to expire in like December anyway. So I set an appointment with the DMV because they're only taking appointments, and it wasn't until like late January. So like I haven't had an ID since like late November. And he's like, "Oh yeah, do you have your ID on you?"
Nice.
And I was just like, "No." I haven't gotten my new one. I haven't gotten the new one from the DMV yet.
So they were like, "Sorry, we can't tattoo you."
Basically, and I was just like, "Man," I was really excited, really looking forward to it. But yeah, that's where most of my money's gonna be going this summer.
I think I just need to go and get one.
Oh, right on.
I want my first one to be really special, but then at the same time, I'm just like, I need to get one. Just go get one.
That's what they all say, and then you hook up with a drunk chick at the bar.
Bro, just get for this arm, this was like different ideas and stuff, like all coming into one. But for this, it's all traditional Japanese. I'm telling my tattoo artist, put your dick on the table and just go all out with the color, go all out koi fish, samurai sword, fucking warrior people, and like a dragon and shit. Like really pop in everything you can.
Damn.
Fill that bitch.
Damn.
Yeah. So you should do that.
I'd go for a little more subtle, more like Zen art, but yeah, that's cool too. That's
whatever it may be. Yeah, whatever it may be.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Well, Devin, we want to be respectful
of your
fucking
time. License, Nate. God damn it. I can't take you anywhere.
One tries to like.
I have cash. Can I Venmo if you pay for dinner? It's my go-to line recently has been.
We're just trying to figure out who's Harry and Lloyd from Dumb and Dumber. Who would be Harry? Who would be Lloyd? Between us.
Oh my God.
We're gonna start asking people that now.
That's our post-op interview.
Harry has the blonde hair, right?
Yes.
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 So he is Harry.
Okay.
Yeah.
You are.
I'm Lloyd. Nice.
You are. Yeah.
I'll take
you're
Jeff Daniels.
Yes.
Yeah, you can take Jeff Daniels. I'll be a Jim
Yes,
Carrey.
dude. Yeah.
There we go.
There's
Okay.
a little pee coming at me right now. It's kind of warm.
I feel like you guys aren't happy with that answer.
I'm fine with it. I'm
Okay,
fine.
no,
I'm
no.
just
See,
curious.
here's the real question: who's most likely to shit their guts out after taking a laxative? There you go. That's the answer.
Me.
Damn. Same.
I got up. I had to get up this morning. I couldn't sleep because.
Second question is who's
Boca was.
who's most likely to
Are you-
comment on a girl's hooters? Yeah, you're.
Oh my god. Are you guys roommates?
No,
No.
we almost did.
You should be roommates. You guys should be roommates, dude.
Oh, I live up
That'd
in
be hilarious.
Northern Virginia, actually.
Yeah, he's about.
How far out are
He's
you?
about 2 hours north of me.
Hour and a half.
Damn, that's how
Yeah.
that's how far I have to drive for the old practice.
Damn. But you
Do
do
you-
it because you
Yeah,
love
man.
it.
What do you listen to like podcasts
Right.
or audiobooks or anything like on your commute?
So Tuck from Fit for a King.
We've been trying to
Good
have
for
him
the
on for
front.
like 3 months.
Busy guy.
News
Yeah.
to me.
Busy guy.
This is news to me. I'd
He's-
like to
he's-
have him on.
He's in our folder.
Oh, he's in our folder? Well, I
Yeah.
always don't look at the folder.
He's he's the guy that can only do weekdays.
Okay.
He
Yeah, he's a busy guy. He's a busy guy. But his podcast, Get Tucked, is phenomenal, and I
Yeah.
listen to that from time to time. And then other than that, I just listen to like a lot of different music, and I vibe out.
do you
Do you like professional wrestling at all?
I used to.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I used to. Do you like professional wrestling?
that's all he talks about.
Yeah. Ever since AEW came back, my life is complete. I'm a fucking kid again. It's great. I'm a fucking kid again.
Awesome, dude.
Sting's back. Sting is back. And it was
Sting's back.
Sting's back. And even Tony Schiavone from, WCW,
Who the fuck Tony Schiavone is?
he was
but-
the voice of people's like generation. He was the voice of a generation of kids.
All
It's
right.
okay. It's
Okay.
okay.
Yeah,
I can
Devin, we
dig
can
that.
bond over this. I have no idea who the fuck he's
You
talking
guys
about.
can just I'll just keep rambling on.
Ah!
I'll just start rambling on. You guys just start texting. Be like, this has been really fun. Thanks, guys. Do it again sometime.
Having a whole ass conversation. I'm sitting here just like,
Yep. Yep. Phil's just gonna keep going. And 2 hours later.
Actually, speaking of which, I need to take some pictures.
You need to take some pics.
I'm taking some pics. Say what?
take a pic.
Yeah, I'm lacking on my BTS.
Run it.
Disney.
I wish I
If you put that on your story, tag me so I can reshare it.
100%.
Has a bassist ever decided to just go? Okay. I thought you were going for one of those. Okay, I thought he was going for a pose real fast. Go.
No. Oh, are you taking one? Oh,
I got that. Devin's always posing.
I was stretching. I was fucking. I was like cracking my back.
Limber up, man.
Oh,
Limber up.
Which rule is that? Is that
limber, dude?
Zombieland? His rules is Zombieland. Which rule is
Two?
No,
Oh, yeah.
no. Two is double
Limber
tap.
up.
Okay, I guess it's one.
One is cardio.
Oh, okay. 3?
I forget.
3. I don't
One
know.
is car.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I haven't watched Zombieland that many times to remember.
So has you limbering up there? Has somebody ever jumped on your kit before after a set has ended? Has anyone ever done that to you?
Someone like knocked over my bass drum when it was like over a preset. It over like had to be on top of a bar somewhere at a big venue, and there was a mosh pit. And someone knocked over my kick. Oh my god, I was so livid. It wasn't this drum set I have now. It was my old one.
Is that
Dude, I
is
was
that just in
so
poor taste?
pissed.
If like one of your guys in your band ever wanted to do that, like after just like a 6 set, and they just decided to go
Nobody is doing
fuck
that.
it, just Jump.
Nobody.
I guess that was just Nirvana. That was just Nirvana.
I feel like is that something you would do? Is that something you would do?
Yeah, because I'm a nutcase.
Nirvana and Jason Butler.
I'm a fucking nutcase. When it comes to like performing on stage, I'm the most animated fucking dude ever.
That's a fucking
I
lie.
would love to see it.
Have you seen me
I would
perform?
love to see it.
Well, if
Dude, I wonder how much Let Live's drum kit was insured for.
who the fuck knows?
Hey, is the audio still rolling? Is the audio still rolling? We're still recording for this?
Yeah. We're recording.
Oh, it's still
We're
recording.
recording
Yeah.
straight to our Mac
Okay,
Mini in the
alright,
back
good.
there. Yeah.
I thought
Oh no, it's going. I need to check that
right
file
off
that
word.
you stopped.
I didn't see it
supposedly.
move for a second. And I was like,
No, it might have been a little.
yeah, I didn't see it move, and I was like, oh shit.
Speaking of destroying drum kits, do you have any unorthodox like kit gear that like you would recommend drummers take with them on tour? One dude said like duct tape. Another guy said some stationery, but I forget what it was.
K brakes for my kick drum. It's a new endorsement I got. Shout out to K brakes.
What's that?
Fucking
Shout out to
cool ass
K-Brakes.
company. So shout out to K brakes. It is these like a grippy platform that basically like to where you don't need like a kick stopper in front of your bass drum, because if you like you kick and it
The
slides,
cinder block?
you know what I mean, that stops it. Yeah, you don't need a fucking cinder block. And so all you do is put the K brakes, like these square little things, and you put them on your kick legs, and then it stays.
It's like a door stopper almost, like one of those old like triangle pieces.
Exactly.
Cool.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah. So it's dope. That's definitely a good one to have. I think gaff tape as well, just to like put it on your like resonant heads or anything like that.
Yeah.
Or anything ever like, if you ever just need to like tune your shit and it sounds wacky one day, that's a big thing to have is gaff tape.
I don't think I've ever been to a show and be
And a
like, yeah,
drum key.
that drummer needs some gaff tape on his resonant heads. Not something in my auditory vocabulary. Well, cool.
Yeah. You're probably itching to go, use the bathroom or something.
I just want food.
Oh no, I'm good. I do got to get going here
Yeah.
soon, but whenever you guys want to wrap it up, I'm
Yeah.
good. Whenever you guys want.
Well, do you have any parting words or recommendations for your budding fans out there?
Dude, I just want to say thank you guys for like anyone who watches this and listens. I really appreciate it and the support that you guys give me towards my personal music career.
Yeah, for
I want
real.
to thank you and for Hollowfront as well.
Yeah.
Especially like everyone watching too. Like I really appreciate everybody's love and support. I'm realistically just a young dude just trying to live his dream and just I want to make something of my life and fulfill my purpose on this earth. And yeah, dude, I'm just trying to do my thing, and I appreciate everyone who is loving and supportive along the way, and that includes you boys. So I
Yeah.
appreciate you guys for having me on and
boys.
being cool as fuck.
I feel like I'm in high school
Fuck
again.
yeah. We're the coolest kids now. Oh my god. Oh, I can do Lola.
What are you gonna do, baby?
I was told I'd do a great Lola from Big Mouth, and then I should never do it again because it gets real annoying. But
Andrew.
Look like a dump truck.
Yes. Okay. All right, man. Thanks, Devin, for being on. This is Frame This Podcast. Philippe and Nate. Hey, stay hungry, stay positive, and importantly, Nate,
Stay safe.
stay creative. We want to say stay creative.
Oh, yeah.
That's how we usually end things.
I was told safety first.
That's a good one.
Safety first. All right. Take care, everybody. Thanks for listening.